Now there's tension in Rivers as police guard Rivers Hospital treating the injured suspect. And this is injured person that was involved in the dynamite explosion around Hotel Presidential Port Harcourt when the Senate Committee on Privatization and Commercialization was having their meeting at Presidential Hotel. And during that time, the pro-Wike group were protesting against the federal government, and in that process, one of the persons came in with dynamite, and dynamite exploded prematurely and got the person bearing it injured. And that person now has been discovered by police and put in the hospital. And right now, what we are hearing is that where the person is being treated, the hospital is heavily guided by the police. What could be the reason? We don't know. Maybe they want to make sure he's alive to protect him, so that opposition forces will not come and take him out. Or maybe they're also guiding him to ensure that he does not confess wrongly against the people that sent him, because the guy couldn't have had that dynamite by his own power. Somebody must have given it to him, paid him, and sent him to do that. And the person also wouldn't want to be exposed. So there are a lot of things that comes to mind. But again, let's dive into the details to see exactly what it is, why the police is guarding the hospital heavily. 5 days after a dynamite explosion near the Presidential Hotel of Aba Road in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, the prime suspect is still hospitalized under heavy security watch at the Rivers State University Teaching Hospital. The dynamite explosion happened last Tuesday, seriously injuring the carrier allegedly during a protest by some persons over the tenure of the local government chairman in the state. So the State Commissioner for Health, Dr. Adeze Ore, and on Tuesday night during a news briefing, alerted hospitals in the state to look out for any patient with traumatically dismembered upper limb and to immediately alert the government. So on Wednesday morning, the health commissioner said a patient with the described injury reported at the Rivers State University Teaching Hospital and had been held. Okay. So she said the patient was brought unconscious to the hospital by his friends who claimed he was involved in a road accident. But the doctors, on examining the injuries, immediately recognized that the injury seen on this individual were not in tandem with road traffic accident, but rather resemble injuries that would have come from a blast. So our reporter who visited the hospital on Sunday afternoon observed a huge security presence in and around the hospital premises. A police patrol van was stationed at the Moscow Road junction leading to the hospital, while another patrol van was stationed inside the facility just after the main entrance. Oh boy. So also near the emergency ward, another patrol van was spotted making 3 police vans, all manned by armed policemen. Although there was no restriction on movement in and out of the hospital, the operatives kept a watchful eye on the movement of visitors within the facility and the perimeter. So the policemen were also spotted manning strategic locations in various units of the hospital where they had been keeping vigil since last Wednesday when the suspect was discovered in the facility. So when contacted, the spokesperson for the Rivers State Police Command, Grace Iringe Kuku, confirmed the security beef up due to the hospitalized suspect, adding that investigations was ongoing. Last Friday, the police in statement said the command has launched a comprehensive investigation to ascertain the cause and circumstances surrounding this unfortunate event, with a view to ensuring the safety and security of all residents and visitors in Rivers State. So the command would like to express its gratitude to members of the public who have provided information, pictures, and videos to assist the police investigation. The Commissioner of Police advises that anyone who sees a suspicious object should evacuate the area immediately and notify the police without a delay. Can you imagine? So every effort is being made to gather all pertinent information and bring clarity to this situation. Further updates on our findings will be provided as the investigation progresses. Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara said the suspect bomber was sponsored by the opposition in order to justify their call for a state of emergency in Rivers State and made the face-off between him, Fubara, and his estranged political godfather, Nyesom Wike. Can you imagine? So Fubara said the opposition particularly picked Hotel Presidential in Port Harcourt as the spot to detonate the dynamite because they knew that some federal lawmakers who visited the state lodged in that hotel. Exactly. So he said, in fact, there was a plan to detonate a dynamite at the Hotel Presidential because you people, federal lawmakers, were there. But this God that we serve, it happened that the man who was trying to do it detonated it, but just a few seconds after he blew his hands off. Can you imagine? So the idea was that as you federal lawmakers were hearing the state of emergency, it will be so that the time they finish, when you lawmakers return to have your sitting tomorrow, Thursday, the debate will be from somebody from this state who called you people to tell you not to come. He will now raise the issue of state of emergency and say, after all, distinguished colleagues saw it happen when you were in Rivers State, that you saw what happened. But you see, when you are with God, even your own child who is planning evil will go, okay, and tell somebody that God is with this man because he is clean. This is what my father is planning. That is what is is keeping us in this state. Wow. So the thing here is that we understand the history of how that bombing attempt took place in Port Harcourt. We also saw the, how it coincided with the meeting of the lawmakers, the Senate Committee on Commercialization and Privatization headed by Senator Ojus Okalo. We saw all of that history, all in a plan or in a bid to orchestrate a state of emergency in the state so that they can disrupt Fubara's government. But the fact here is that the guy that carried the bomb detonated it on himself, and he is the only person that is badly hurt now with his limbs and all parts of the body out. So now police is securing the place because it's a criminal issue, and anywhere a criminal suspect is being treated, the police definitely will guide that place to ensure that the life of the criminal suspect is protected, probably for more confession and to provide more details in further investigation, and also to be properly prosecuted by the law. So, and I know, Rivers State, if police does not beef up security there, his own men will come at night to whisk him out to somewhere else. That is the truth. Or people that sent him will come and find way to delete him so he does not confess and expose them. Those are the two things that can happen. So let's see exactly who the police is working for. They're supposed to be working for the masses. Let's hope that they're honestly doing that in the interest of the law and the interest of the people of Rivers State. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment. And there are a few comments here. Somebody said Rivers Wike State, not be lie. And another person is saying Wike is federal police. Wike is federal, police is federal. At the end of the day, police will dance to federal. That is the problem we are facing in this country. Now, separation of power. Governor Fubara, follow up to a logical conclusion. Exactly. Yes, God will continue to guide you until you finish your 8 years tenure. Rivers people should wake up and stop killing their people. You cannot be killing your brothers in the name of fighting for justice. Well, that is your opinion. Why is this man troubling Fubara? No one troubles you when you troubled you when you were the governor. Why is this Wike, the agent of federal government, using or the agent federal government is using to forcefully take over Rivers State by APC? Well, God Almighty is watching everyone. Why this Wike self? All this gra is not the solution we are looking for. Can you imagine? What are you looking for? So that is what is happening. All fingers are still pointing back to Wike in all of this crisis. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comments.